Welcome back at 7-Eleven. Montgomery County will celebrate its new leaders on Monday. County Executive Mark Elrich will be instated once again. Mr. Elrich joining us this morning to talk about what's ahead for the rest of the year and in 2023. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
All right, as we sigh and think back on 22, how do you feel about your 2022 in a word or so?
I've had more fun in my life. I'd say, the primary election was probably the low point, but I thought, the good news was that the hold of COVID on the county, continued to kind of release itself. We're not in the place we were before. We saw pretty good business recovery. We talked to the liquor department, which is a barometer of many things. But one of the big things is the number of licenses, new licenses that have gone out. So we've pretty much replaced those things that were lost, which means people are going back out and they're eating and drinking again. So we've seen a lot of return to what I think is more normal.
So, the primary, you won by 32 votes.
Yep.
So that means there are a lot of people out there that maybe were wanting some kind of change. Did you learn something from that, moving on into the new year to try to win those people back?
Look, if you watch the advertising in that campaign, I was about as completely mischaracterized as anybody could mischaracterize somebody. I've been a champion of affordable housing for decades. I was in Tacoma Park. I wrote a rent stabilization law that actually passed court muster. I've helped tenants buy apartment buildings. So this is just kind of a manufactured story. And when you've got millions of dollars and there's no accountability for your ads, unlike selling products, you actually have to do truth in advertising. There's an exemption for political speech.
Well, let me get your take on a couple of specific issues then. So we've had the explosion in Gaithersburg, and we had obviously several families that have been displaced. Is the county still supporting those families? Yeah,
we'll support them until this is solved, until we get back to permanent housing. And obviously, they will not get permanent housing back in that building.
Right. So there's no deadline for the help to expire?
No. We'll make sure that they're taken care of until they get another rental, and we'll look for help them get into rent or something they can afford. This is insurance because it's a condo, so they won't end up with nothing out of this.
Something else that is in the news that just came in the news is the shooting at Magruder High School that happened. The mother coming forward during a meeting with school officials just this week saying, she wasn't notified, hasn't been contacted by the school since this all happened, and then now suing the county saying they're in part responsible because they took out the school resource officers.
I'm not supposed to comment on this because it's in court, but I don't think it would have mattered. I mean, that's not what a resource officer, if you think what a resource officer does, just standing around the school.
Sure.
And it's a big school.
But it took like another parent spoke up in that same meeting and said it took like some 7 minutes for the community officer to get there because there wasn't an officer at the school. I guess my question is this. Do you think the school resource officer program needs to come back in some way, shape, or form?
Well, it is back in some way, shape, or form. They are in the building. They're not out in the halls. We wanted to minimize the contact. We wanted them not used for school discipline, which is what got this program in trouble in the first place. Massive misuse of the program for using discipline rather than what they were there for. But they're there now. But the problem, the officers, even when they were in school, had multiple schools they're responsible for. This officer happened to be at one of the other schools when the incident happened. So it's not something that couldn't have happened some other time when an officer has multiple duties and they just don't happen to be there.
If we fast forward to the end of 2023, what would make it a successful year for you? If there was one or two things that you really did differently that we see different from now and next year?
So if you follow the story on the University of Maryland and the Institute for Health that's coming to the White Flint North, that is a big deal. They think about it as turning Montgomery County into kind of the Silicon Valley of health. It's kind of they're working on the marriage of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and biology. And that's a big deal. And I've been trying, I worked on this project 3 years to get this to happen because there's a marriage between wet labs, working labs, and experiments in computing now. And it speeds up discovery. It makes the work easier than it was where they can visualize things that they couldn't see before. And we think it's going to be revolutionary. They think it's going to be revolutionary, which is more important because I am not a doctor or a scientist. But I look at what they do, and I've talked to enough of them to realize there's this change, and the change is going to mean a lot for all of us.
All right. We'll reconvene in 1 year,
Okay.
see where it stands, and I'm sure we'll see you between now and then as well.
Okay.
Happy holidays to you. Thank you for coming in this morning.
Yeah.